Hey everyone, it is October 2nd, and you're listening to the Nerdivore podcast where we consume all things nerd. My name is David, aka Double D. I am joined by Anthony, aka Boboy,
What's up?
and a guy named Norm is out on assignment. He is checking out his bed and making
He's
sure it's nice and
researching.
comfy.
He's doing some lab testing with Robitussin, Nyquil,
Mm. He's taking a break,
Promethazine.
and so I'll thank Anthony for joining us today after driving up to San Jose and then coming back the same weekend. So
Yeah, dude, that was a long, long drive, but it was a good drive. It's only what 6, 7 hours?
yeah,
Yeah, 7 hours. 7 hours of fun.
cool.
Um,
What'd you do up in San Jose?
so I drove to San Jose to compete in the rock and roll half marathon, San Jose style. And I got some cool medals. This is actually kind of like the best medal I've gotten so far in the rock and roll series. Let me see. Let me zoom in on that. Look how cool this is. Wow, the California bear. And then, oh, you know what? I should bring the San Diego. So then I got this one for competing in both two California half marathons. And then they open up. Let me see. Where's the little latch? Here we go. So you get this if you compete in San Diego. And then I can't open this thing. And and in San Jose. So this is a really cool addition to the weekend. But yeah, we traveled up to San Jose. Me, my friend Jesse, and we left at 4 in the morning on Saturday. Got there about noon, and this was our Airbnb. This was like a historic like downtown house. It was like right downtown. But as we all know, in our downtowns in California, there's another population down there as well. So right across the street there was like an encampment. But this was a really nice spot. We thought it could be potentially haunted, right? Because it's a historic house in downtown. It's been around for a long time. But no, the inside was totally renovated. It was really really nice. And there was some sketch things like the back door window, right where the latch was. I should have taken pictures of it up. But my cameras like ran out of juice, so I didn't. And we were up there for we had condensed so much stuff into the hours that we were there that I didn't get to record. But yeah, this was a really cool spot. It was like right at the finish line, so it was walking distance from the finish line. So we just woke up in the morning on Sunday and walked from there to the Airbnb to the start line. And it was really cool. We had a lot of fun. This course was flat, so this is my friend Jesse. This is us checking in, getting our numbers for the race. Like this is us after a 7 hour ride from 4 in the morning. So we just got there like around 11, and then here's the course here. So it was 13.1 miles. All of it was pretty flat. There was only one hill. So they call this one the PR course because it's so flat. Our goal for this one was to get Jesse past the finish line, running 13 nonstop, and he achieved that. He hit a PR for his run. This was my second fastest, but I told him we have one more half marathon coming up in Vegas, and we're thinking about going to Tempe, Arizona, because if you do 5 races in 1 year, or like a year span, so 23, 24. You get these other cool heavy metals for those races. So we're thinking about doing Tempe, Arizona. That one will be really cool. But yeah, you just run through the city. It's not like San Diego's. So in San Diego, there's a lot more hills. But when you run through like North Park and stuff, they're like the neighborhoods out, like cheering you guys on, giving you snacks, even like pouring drinks and stuff like that. This one it's Techville, right? So all the people that were running there, like I felt like everyone's from the tech world. Like there was people wearing Google team shirts and other brands. We saw Zoom headquarters, like PayPal. What else was it? Oh, we were right around the corner from Adobe. So it was really cool to see just those places. But everyone that was racing that day, it seemed like it was like a bunch of techies. So we finished at 2:46. We finished, you know, right behind there, but yeah, 2 hours and 45 minutes. So we're just running nonstop. Like I said, the only goal was to make Jesse run the whole thing nonstop, and he did it. Which congratulations, Jesse. But we got to like mile 10 where we really started to see his energy sap, and so I was just right behind him, like, dude, we're almost there. We just got 3 more miles to go or whatever, right? So yeah, exactly. I would highly recommend this one for any first timers that are wanting to like get into running a half marathon. It's flat. It's super flat. Like it's just nonstop straight. There's only one baby hill, and it's more like a ramp. And yeah, this one's straight. So if you already currently run them and you want to have a PR, like if your only one that you run is San Diego, or whatever is local to you, I would highly recommend this one. It's flat, the weather's perfect, and the environment's awesome. There's a lot of things to do. We walked around and ate like this Filipino spot. I didn't put it here because I forgot the name of it. It was just randomly we found it on the side somewhere, but it used to be a food truck. So I forgot what it was. Maybe someone, Julian will put in the chat. But yeah, so from there we finished at the end. It was in the park. They had a little sprinkler thing. And here we are. I couldn't get the race pictures in time, but the whole time I was running through here, I was posing for all the cameras. So maybe next week we can show those. But they just haven't came out. They just released 4,400 pages of pictures, so I didn't have enough time to breeze through those. But there we are. In terms of feeling like shit afterwards, no injuries really. I could walk still today. Last one, I couldn't really walk the day after for whatever reason, and Jesse was nice and strong too. So I think we're getting stronger at this. But yeah, San Jose is pretty chill. 7-hour ride from San Diego. And then we decided to leave a half a day early because we're just like, fuck it, we're not going to do anything else here, right? And I felt good, so we just drove home, and we got home around midnight yesterday. And then here's just some close-ups, but I just showed you. You can go ahead and skip through those. But yeah, there goes some more of the pictures of the medals. After we had a victory dinner at Yukaku, so this has been. We tried to go there. We tried to go here for dinner the night before, but there was a 3-hour wait. We did burn the grill, so they warned us not to put like too much like pork belly on there. And I didn't really like think about it because they were like, "Yeah, don't put all your fatty meats on all at the same time." So I was like, "Okay, I would just put one on at a time." But what they actually meant was, don't put more than 2 pieces of fatty meat on there. And then they had to come and douse the flames with lemons. So, and then we didn't get served for like 15 minutes. They're punishing us. It felt like that. I don't know if they really were or not, but they were like, "You guys bad. You don't deserve service."
Listen.
Listen. Exactly. And yeah, we didn't really do anything else up there except for drive up there, hit the race, rest, eat at a couple spots. We had some friends come down from San Francisco, so you can see our friend Gilbert right there. And then our friend Sophia, they were both up there, and they just came down to spend the night and run the race. So yeah, Yukaku is a Japanese like KBBQ spot. It's all you can eat Japanese food, and it's called the Hula Bar and Kitchen. That was a Filipino place. It was like being at your your cousin's house. Like they're playing 90s hip hop. The chef was just like, "Hey, giving away beers." Yeah, look, that's right there. That one. They got 4.5 rating, and the food is really good. But yeah, it felt like, being at your Filipino like cousin's house where everyone was just cooking and drinking. Unfortunately, we didn't get to drink that much. I just had a beer or two, and yeah. So yeah, this is a spot right here. It's like a little hole in the wall. There used to be a food truck, I think, and then they have their own spot. Everything was good. They had the sisig was like slowly. Like slow cooked pork, and then they did it's like the wet type of sisig, but it was so good. It was like eating. David, remember when they had tonkatsu Tajima, and then they changed the pork to something else. It tastes like the pork before that. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, yeah.
The Chelsea pork. But yeah, this is everything was good there. Yeah,
Damn, this looks
that's
good.
tater tots. Yep. We ordered a grip, dude. But I was just being extra hungry. Yeah, everything here was pretty top notch. What that we ate. I would go back here if we do go back up here. This is probably one of the spots I would want to go to. If we do go back, we're thinking about making San Jose maybe annual because it's like one of those ones where you can test your training at. Like I said, there's no like big hills or anything like that. It's just 100% flat, so you can go all out if you wanted to. They do offer 10Ks, and yeah, it's like being at our house. It's like they offer 5K, 10K, and half marathon. So if you guys want to go, let's go.
Cool.
San Jose is pretty fun. And then today we came back last night, had a few drinks to celebrate because we didn't really get to do that up there, and then woke up this morning at 7, super tired. But then I was like, you know what? Castlevania came out, and we watched the show. This is good. So I want to go back and play. What game does he appear in? I want to go back and play that game. I don't know if it's about the game or not, but I just want to play as Richter Belmont.
It's like Rondo of Blood.
What?
The Saturn one.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and find whatever game I can play and just play it. I'm interested. I didn't know it was like
Rondo
back in the colonial days.
And then somewhat in Symphony of the Night. Like, the beginning of Symphony of the Night is Richter.
Yeah.
When he faces Dracula.
So yeah, that happens you just watch it. This good. It's on Netflix. It's 8 episodes, 25 minutes each, I think. So you're gonna get there pretty fast, and then they leave it off with you know how they do it. If you watch any of the other Castlevanias on Netflix, they leave it on a big time cliffhanger. So sorry, I didn't mean to spoil that, but that's kind of expected. But I cannot wait for the second season. Hopefully it gets approved. But yeah, go check this out. We watched this all day, and then David was telling me I did my homework late, but I still did it. That alien movie was pretty good. I liked it. I was when you got through it, towards midway, Juliana was like, "Are they taking over this town?" Sorry, spoiler alert. And yeah, it was good. I liked it. The outcome was pretty cool. The one thing that was weird though is like the end, right? Like now I guess we could talk about it. But how did you like the ending?
Like the ending, or like when she's being examined by the aliens?
The ending, like where she's dancing.
I was just like, that's weird. Like she murdered
a
bunch of them, and then they were like, make the perfect world for you.
Yeah, exactly. So she gets to stay, but she knows they're all aliens. You know what I mean? That's the weird part. And I guess because she's now in solitude or whatever. But yeah, I would highly recommend this one too. Go and check this out. It's when Alucard and those two people. Yeah. And that's it, dude. I've just been super tired, and the homework assignment for this one was Gran Turismo. I don't think it was homework. They both watched it, and I was like, oh, I want to watch it too.
It was just available on streaming services, or like, rent to own or whatever.
Yeah. I want to say that this is probably up there my top movie adaptation or game adaptations to movies for the big screen. In terms of how I know it was rushed, it felt a little rushed, right? It was just like boom, he was here, boom, he was there, boom, he was there. But like I'm comparing it to everything else that has come out, like in terms like Silent Hill's where the bar is at for me, and that's not it's not that high because I'm like people that have not played that game. I don't know if they like that movie or not. But this one was fine. It was a bit over the top, but I didn't know it was actually about like an actual competition that went down. Yeah, exactly. I had no idea. They did a good job. It felt like the typical up and coming, person that you would expect to win, and there he goes.
Yeah, Norm's not here. we were talking about we were playing a game, but I think for me, I think Ford v Ferrari is a better racing movie for me. Like this is I don't know if this was like a game adaptation movie cuz like they implemented game aspects, but like it was more like um esports. Like I feel like this movie was more about esports and like maybe I don't think it was like the first esport, but like, it was like the first let's get a bunch of like kids that play this game and then see if they can really race in real life. And story's pretty cool. Like I found it really cool. And the actors weren't bad. I feel like Orlando Bloom could have been way more scummier. Like I feel
Hmm.
like in some ways they held back. Like
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sure they were like, man, fuck this fool for winning, dude. Like the second place is the guy. Like we need to push. And but I don't know. It was an interesting movie.
Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah, to me, I liked what I said is like a game adaptation, just because that's what you do in this game, right? You compete against other people,
Hmm.
and yeah, so they brought it into real life. But yeah, the flip thing was at the end because I didn't see this poster. I was just like, okay, it's right there. Let me just go watch it. At the end, they show like the real life like comparison, and I was like, oh shit, is this actually based on somewhat true events? And yeah, it kind of is. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty
Um,
good. I liked it. For it having the name Gran Turismo, it was a good movie.
it was a feel good sports movie.
Yeah, exactly.
And
You
I
felt.
think one gripe I had about it was like I wish they just did like a whole lap of one of the races in like GT style, like Gran Turismo
Hmm.
style, where it's like either first person or like behind the back, like a full lap just to show like, you know, the I guess the hardships of being a racer like this. But it was fine. It was fine.
They did. Isn't that what you do in the game too? Like you have to like race to get your license before you can do other.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So I thought that was kind of game-ish too. But I
yeah.
mean, that's also real life. So you have to do that. So yeah, check it out. It was pretty good. I liked it. I would recommend pretty much everything I watched this weekend. It was pretty good.
Cool. And congratulations on your race.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
And we'll see. When is the Vegas one?
February 4th. So, yeah, if you guys want to come out just for no reason.
Because I was thinking like, is it this year? Because like,
No, 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 it's next year. Yeah.
yeah, I
Uh,
wonder how Vegas is gonna look after the F1 race.
yeah. Yeah. I ran into somebody at the San Jose and they did Vegas this year.
Hmm.
And they were like, oh man, we didn't like it. It was like too cold. And then the streets were jacked up. And then my
Ooh.
cousin was telling me too, like, yeah, it gets to like 40 and below maybe. And I'm like, shit, dude, that's gonna be super cold. And he's like, yeah, just go to the thrift store and buy like throwaway uh sports gear. So when like you start like you can be warm waiting for the race. Cause when you're not the top elite runner, you have to wait like 30 minutes to start because they all of those top elite runners start first. And
Hmm.
then you start. So like we're in corral 10 and we didn't start till 30 minutes later. So if you can imagine just standing still for 30 minutes in 40-degree weather. Yeah. So
Hmm.
I get it. You just cool down. But yeah, that was it. That was the whole weekend.
Cool.
Had fun. How about you guys? Or how was your week?
For me, I only watched Gran Turismo. I don't think I didn't get to Castlevania or anything else new. There was a bunch of wrestling over the weekend. There was an NXT event, which I'll just skip over. Like it was, I don't really watch WWE NXT. It's on Tuesdays on USA, but yeah, I just don't watch that one. But AEW had a pay per view called Wrestle Dream, and it was good. It was interesting. I think
That guy always looks crazy.
me and Norman were playing Overwatch at one point, and then he left, so I just continued watching the pay per view.
Uh-huh.
And then yeah, like there were some interesting matches. This first one was all right. It was a handicap match. I barely watched it. This one was just like two strong boys fighting each other. It was pretty good. Women's match is a women's match, so we'll just skip that. Tag team 4-4 free for all.
Lucha Bros,
The
dude.
Lucha Bros, the Young Bucks, the Guns. This is I don't know if you remember Badass Billy Gunn. He has two sons. They also wrestle.
Oh shit. Okay.
Swerve Strickland and Hangman Adam Page. So I'm just gonna make a stop here, because Swerve Strickland is pretty high right now, or like he's pretty up there, just because he has this awesome intro, and then he has this sidekick that just rolls with them, and then he just does this dance, and it's freaking awesome. So yeah,
He
it
just
makes me
has
laugh.
that guy follow him everywhere around.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, we can turn that off now. But yeah, this was a entertaining match. Pretty good.
Did he win?
Yeah, he won. I
Okay.
think he like the whole crowd was going for
Going
him.
for him?
Maybe he's
Okay.
like he was from Seattle or whatever. Ricky Starks versus Wheeler Yuta, meh. Brian Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. This was a technical match. They were just doing holds to each other. Some people like it, some people don't. I think it's
Yeah.
pretty funny when they just start like pretzeling each other. This match was my favorite match, the 3-on-3 Chris Jericho with the Golden Lovers, Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi. And yeah, this one is one of those, like any match that Kenny Omega is in, I feel like is just entertaining as hell.
It's like an epic name too. Kenny Omega.
His finisher is the one winged angel from
Oh my
freaking Final
God.
Fantasy 7, dude. FTR versus Aussie Open for the titles. It was fine. And then we had our title match, Christian Cage, who you remember Christian from WWE way back with Edge.
Mm-mm.
And then Darby Allin, he's the guy that hangs out with Grandpa Sting. And
Uh-oh.
then
Oh, he's got it on him too.
2 out of 3 falls. It was very intense, I will say, very hardcore, because we have
Yeah,
something
dude.
like this. Just
Oh,
dropped them on stairs, the steel stairs outside. At some point, medical attention needed to be called out, and Christian Cage did this. He jumped from the top rope onto a gurney.
oh my God. Dude, these guys do put their bodies on the line
Dude,
hardcore, man.
Darby Allin is insane. Like he does like the craziest stunts, or not really stunts, but you know, like
Yeah.
wrestling moves.
Wrestling. Yeah.
And yeah, like at some point, Christian Cage like tore off all the padding on the ring, so they were just wrestling on like
That's straight
the
mad, dude.
hardwood. And then the big thing that happened was Edge has now switched over from WWE to AEW.
Like
Which is pretty
musical chairs
interesting.
right now, right?
Yeah, because like they just fired CM Punk, so
Uh-oh. He's gonna take over the new superstar spot.
yeah, I mean that's pretty cool. Like his reasoning, I guess, is like he's done everything he can in WWE, and there's a bunch
That's
of
true.
people here in AEW that he's never faced. So that's cool. Like I think it's really cool. Like I wasn't much of an Edge fan, but like seeing him come back after he was gone for like 10 years due to a neck injury, and then like they finally cleared him. So it's cool that he's still around. And yeah, that was Wrestle Dream. It was pretty good. And I think there's a WWE event this week, next weekend. So we'll see
Nice.
about that. It was my birthday also on
Yeah.
Wednesday, and it was also San Diego Restaurant Week last week. So instead of going out for dinner, I went out for lunch. There was like a bunch of places, like mostly in like the downtown area or Mission Valley, La Jolla, Point Loma, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And for lunch, I ended up going to Rei Gato. It
One of
is
my
a
favorite spots. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
it is a Brazilian steakhouse, and it was my first time ever going to one, so I've never really.
You've never been to Radagata? Or
Nope.
like oh man, that's crazy.
What's the other one called? It's like
Fogo de Chao.
Fogarachao. I was gonna say
Yeah.
Buca de Beppo, but that's Italian.
And they're like
Oh,
right around the corner from each other. So that's the funny part too. You can walk to. Dude,
yeah.
this is such a good price for that though.
So their lunch special was $27. I think their dinner was like 60, but I don't know how much it usually is. But
Oh, it's because you get
their
lop. Oh wait, no,
yeah, their
sorry.
dinner you get lobster, salmon, you get like a you get filet mignon with bacon. I wish I had
Mm.
that, but um,
What did they have for the lunch?
the lunch they had like five. They had
Oh,
like
they still had picana though. Like that was
yeah,
good.
I got a bunch
That's
of
all I
that.
get, dude.
Chicken with cheese. Just like
Mm-hmm.
I
Is
kept
that the
getting a
chicken
bunch of that.
drumstick? Yeah,
It was just like
that shit's
chopped up
good.
chicken in a way. And then like they had like sausages, pork ribs. So it was really good. And here's some pictures in
That's the
case.
picana right there,
And
I
yeah,
think.
it was super good. It's something like, I think for me it's a special occasion place. Not
Mm-hmm.
it's not
Not
gonna
a,
take over Korean barbecue for me. Like but it was pretty good. I felt fancy eating there. Also got one of these cocktails as well, whatever their Brazilian that they suggested, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take the one of those.
yeah, Raid Fogo de Chao's pretty much the same. Like
Mm.
similar, very similar.
Yeah, I don't
But
think they had a lunch special or restaurant week thing.
yeah, you do have to pay for meat and all you can eat
Mm,
bar, like food bar. So I usually don't get the food bar because that's the trick, you know. They get you full right there,
hmm
and it's just like keep it coming, keep that picana coming.
So had that with my mom, and then hung out with baby Colby afterwards at
Nice.
my family's house, and then had sip one, so kind of transferred it to me as well. But I'm still here. But yeah, I don't know. Did you know it was restaurant week and try to do
And
anything?
I
I
had
mean,
no
I'm
idea. I
I'm
had no idea
sure
it was
you
restaurant
were
week.
trying to
I don't,
reduce or
the
whatever for your race.
Yeah, the whole race week I was like trying to avoid people. So I like wore a mask in the office and because I just didn't want to get sick before. Like I knew that there was a cold going around and I know COVID's going around because my boss got COVID.
Mm.
Yeah, and everyone's getting a cold, so crazy.
We also saw this. Like me and Norman were looking at all the menus, and then like
Oh my god, that's
Yukaku.
pretty cheap.
But
Sorry, go
no,
ahead.
it's like not all you can eat. It's just you get like two barbecue plates and an appetizer for 30. I was like, you might as well just do all you can eat. What the hell? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, dude, they were also skimping us up there on some meat. I know they were because I swear, dude. I don't know. I just didn't have a great experience. I think it was the initial meeting with like the manager because like I said, she told us there was a 3 hour wait, and there was like all these tables open. So I was like, I think you're just BSing us. But anyways, yeah. This
Yeah.
food is good though. It's just a nice change from the Korean flavors of it. But yeah, that fried bacon's good. Chicken karaage is good. But the big stars, that spicy, that right there, spicy addicting cucumber. That shit is addicting.
Wait, where?
Right next to fried bacon.
Oh,
Yeah, right there. Yeah, we had that. We had that last time. That,
real quick,
that's
let
so
me
good.
just send a picture to myself. Um, on Friday, went bowling. We were supposed to go to what's it called? The Oktoberfest in La Mesa,
That's what I was thinking you were gonna do this weekend.
and I don't know. I was just like, I don't want to deal with parking and you know, like
Yeah,
having to deal with all that crap. So I was like, nah, let's just go bowl. There's
and I think
the
it's like $30
schools.
to get in now, right? Something like that.
I mean, you could get in. There are VIP tickets to allow you to like go in
Oh,
front,
Brent
like not have to wait in line and stuff for
was
beers.
yeah. Look at your scores, guys.
Yeah,
Brandon, were you practicing his trick shots?
yeah. Brandon was practicing. Let's just say that, and then we ended up going to Ole. We
Heck
were gonna go
yeah.
fire spot, but then
Oh, it's 400. Sorry, dude.
I
Yeah,
felt
that's a great.
I felt like Eddie was gonna get mad if we went while he was gone, so
Oh,
we
he
went to
hasn't been
Ole.
yet?
No, he hasn't been yet.
Oh my god, dude, that's got the best ribeye. Like they give or when we went, it was top notch, dude.
Maybe we'll
Thick
go
ass ribeye.
Friday.
Potentially. Yeah.
So, but yeah, Ole still good.
Heck yeah.
And let's see, what else did I do?
I
But
kind of
yeah,
want Korean barbecue, man. I'm that hungry right now again. I've been eating. I ate all day today. I had two burgers today. I had a double Western burger and a breakfast burger. You would think I
um,
would be full.
yeah, I'm just full thinking about that. And then I played video games. I mostly played this one, Persona 5. After 125 hours, I've finally completed and watched the ending and got the full Gamer 1000
Dude,
finish card.
congratulations, man. That's awesome. Like I said, you have a special ability to finish games. I don't know how you do it,
Oh my god,
but
this like I feel like this came out what November last year, and then I
uh-huh.
finally finished it. Like I finally said, like I did a 6 hour marathon on Sunday, just because I
Holy
was like,
shit.
I need to just get this done. So, this is all the extra side stuff from the Royale version, and
Uh-huh.
there were a bunch of parts where I could have just like stopped during the 6 hours. Like I was like, this puzzle was annoying. Like trying to find the path using all these colors and stuff was really annoying. I had to go to Mementos, finish some fights in there.
Yeah. And
But
what's the
yeah,
difference between this game and Strikers? Or there's another.
Strikers is kind of like Dynasty Warriors.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
Yeah,
it's just waves of like enemies and stuff.
yeah. It
Okay.
still continues this story, I think. And
But
then
in a different play style.
yeah,
Okay.
and then
That's awesome.
that Tactica game that's coming out, I think next year. That's
Uh-huh.
supposed to be like XCOM or I guess like Baldur's Gate in a way,
Yeah.
like strategic
Got
RPG.
tabletop strategic. Yep.
And then one of the funny things about this game, there are weird looking monsters. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh, not that one. That one's way too hard. This is like one of the like
Look how
super
long his
duper
guns are.
hard bosses. So like, thankfully, I did extra stuff to beat it. Um,
You want MLG?
yeah, there's like this creature. It looks
Yeah,
really
what the
weird.
fuck? Like a wheelchair creature?
It's
Or
like
a car?
a penis chariot. I don't.
Like Oh shoot, 'cause
So that's this game
oh
has some
my
of the
gosh,
weirdest
dude.
creatures.
Wow.
What else? I have notes
They,
for
that's that is like okay, what were they thinking here? Think about
it.
it.
I feel like it's been in all the Persona games too. So it's just like it's just there, dude.
Oh, like okay, so they're like, dude, we did it once just so that way
See,
we
look at
can
it, dude. It's like, what
yeah.
is this?
And it's timid. Get out of here.
And then it's funny. One of the characters, like my
Oh my
favorite
god,
girl,
even
has a motorcycle that, like, when it evolves, turns into a transformer in a way, and then it
can you use this one as a pet? Like you know how you can have monsters be your friends or whatever, your summons?
yeah, you can have that as your mask and stuff. The penis monster.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome, dude. Hell yeah.
Spent a while doing this as well. Fishing. Every great game should have a fishing mini game. And then we got to the final boss here. And again, thankfully, I was MLGing this game, so like this this boss seems hard. If like I wasn't, like I'd have to
Yeah.
like actually, you know, make
Manage
sure
all your
everyone's
shit.
equipped correctly. Everyone has enough. There's enough like SP recovery items.
Yeah.
And yeah, it had like 5 forms, I think, the final boss, and it was just like, oh my
Sheesh.
god, is this gonna ever end? But yeah, I finally finished the game. It ends around February, but then there is a Valentine's portion, and then it has one of the funniest parts. Like this was also in the original game. Like
Yeah.
you can romance all the girls in the game,
Mm-hmm.
and then you choose one for your Valentine's, and then you spend time with her, and then everyone on the next day comes over and is like, "Dude, what were you doing? I thought we were gonna spend Valentine's together," and then they just beat your ass later, like
Oh my
after they all
gosh.
confront you. So I like that they kept that in. I wonder how it's like in the anime, if it's even covered in the anime, but
I don't know. We haven't hadn't gotten that far yet. We're still watching it.
this is like pretty much like the final episode, I think. But yeah,
Yeah.
I finally hit credits on this, so I'm done. I can stop playing this game. There is a new game plus because there's like 3 extra bosses, but there's no achievements tied to that, so I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
done.
Yeah. That's a lot of days, dude. 5 days total of gaming. I mean, I know you didn't do that over like five
It took
days,
me a
but
year, almost a
yeah.
year, to
Yep.
finally get through this whole game.
It's crazy.
Um, there's that movie for the anime that also ties into this game. There's Strikers, like you said, that's available on Switch and PC, and I think PS5. And then the Tactica game. So I am into some more Persona story after finishing this again. So, and also I like the extra stuff that they added. Like I think the final boss for this game is much better final boss than the original game
Yeah.
because you basically fight God in the original game, and then in this one it's like it's a more realistic, like it was someone that's trying to like change the world to make everyone happy, and then
Mm-hmm.
it brings up the question like, would you want to live in that world where it's like you're blissfully ignorant and everything's just happy, you know? Like,
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't know any different. You know what I mean?
yeah, but like if you had the chance to like, change that, and then it's like all the hardships that you go through is more rewarding than just being eternally happy. So
Yeah, that's true.
it's a good question, like
Oh.
because like that's what you have to do. Like the question's up to you. Like I think it it makes the you get a good or bad ending depending on your answer to that question. It's like, all right, just make the world a better place, or no, we're not gonna be slaves to your new world or whatever. So it's cool.
Yeah, I would want to have some type of struggle because it definitely helps form you into who you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that was the argument for this game, and it's pretty good. There are like throwaway storylines where it's like you have to fight someone in Mementos that's like a streamer,
Uh
and
huh.
all like it's like, wow, that's what we're streaming and stuff. But then it's like, would you do anything to make to achieve fame? Like, would
No, yeah,
you
that's a thing, right?
like he talked about all the videos he made, all the games that like he played. Like it wasn't until he made videos where he was bashing other people, being negative, and then like it was morally wrong, but it was getting him views. He was
Yep.
getting fame. It's like, is that what you really want? It's like, this is some deep ass questions for a video game to be asking us. Dude.
Yeah,
So,
dude, that's actually in real life, right? There was a story that I heard on like a short or something where this mom was on OF and she had a 13-year-old son or kid. I don't know if it was a son or daughter.
hmm,
And his friends in school or the schoolmates found out, and they were sending him pictures of his mom,
uh,
and he self-deleted because of that. You know what I mean? So
ooh,
it's like that goes back to that question, right? What would you do for like
for fame
fame
and
and money,
money.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. But then you don't understand the consequence.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
So,
crazy. That's awesome.
so one of my favorite games, I would highly suggest if you've never played a Persona game, try it out. 5 is probably the best one I'd like just jump into. 4 is still my favorite though, just because of that story.
And that's getting
Probably
remade. Oh no, three's getting remade, right?
3 is getting remade. Yeah, can't
Yeah.
wait for that. But yeah, that is Persona 5 Royale finally done.
Congrats.
And then I didn't know this game came out on Game Pass. It's called Cocoon. And
Mm-hmm.
I didn't talk about it last week for games coming out over the week, but it's like basically a environment puzzler. Like you just have your joystick to move the
Uh-huh.
character and then like an interact button. That's all you really have. And then like it's just moving stuff, activating
Solving puzzles.
nodes. Yeah, it's just a puzzle game, and it was something like nice to just play. Like there are no hints to this game. There,
Okay.
you just jump into the world. I mean, it's pretty linear. Like it's not like an open world where you get to like do whatever, but they're the puzzles can be pretty hard.
Is there
The
any threat of like enemies like attacking you, or are they just like creatures that are in
there
the
are
in?
bosses.
Okay.
So let me really quick get to this part. It is at 4 minutes. So this is one of the aspects of the game. Like, you can jack out of the world that you're in
Uh-huh.
just by holding the interact key, and then it's like you just leave the world and go into a different world and stuff.
Oh,
And
what the?
then like it awakens whatever spirit or whatever you have to.
Yeah.
It goes into it, and then it's like the boss for that world. Once you beat that boss, it unlocks an ability whenever you hold this orb.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, here in this world, you're basically trying to find other orbs. And so, like, you could put it down to make platforms and stuff. There was this, I had to put it through a hole and then try to navigate it to a different part of the level, stuff like that. And
It's
then,
just different layers. There's the world you're in plus the worlds you can go in all have puzzles.
yeah.
Okay.
So, like,
Yeah.
you put the orb here into, like, one of these portals,
Uh-huh.
and then you get to go back into it and stuff. So, let me just fast forward it here. So you hold it down, and then you just enter it back in, and then, it's all nice and seamless. Like there's no like loading screen or anything, so it's really
Yeah.
nice. And then so like there's not really any enemies, but then like this was the spirit I awakened, so like it became a boss fight. And then one of the things that's nice is like if you mess up, it just jacks you out of the world and then brings you
You
back to the
restart.
check. Yeah, so like it's not like you failed or anything or you
Yeah.
died. So
How do you attack this thing? Is there like something you just enter? Oh, okay, I
yeah,
see.
something like on the ground comes out and then you could throw it at it as a
Kind of like
bomb.
Mario, right? Like
Yeah,
yeah, where
like
you have
those
an interact button.
like Bowser fights in a way.
Exactly. Yeah, you just grab his tail, throw him around, or
So
throw a ball at him.
yeah, yeah. This game is available on Game Pass. It's also available on like every system. Like I tried playing on the Switch, and it looked like it was chugging. Like
Okay.
it was
Yep.
like running 30 frames per second. So I was like, I'm just gonna play on PC.
Yeah, that's
And
good.
yeah, I played like an hour on Saturday. I think like
Are you gonna
on
continue this?
yeah, on Game Pass it says like max is like maybe 4 hours. Like I think after
Okay.
an hour I was like 50% done. So
Uh-huh.
and I was just like, I need to take a break. My brain hurts. So it's a cool game. Check it out, Cocoon.
Cool.
And then I got an alert that I paid Humble Bundle. Like I'm subscribed to their monthly thing,
Uh-huh.
and I decided to go through my collection and just like go through the games that I own. And I
Yeah.
started adding some games, and then Brandon was available, and
Uh-huh.
I was like, "You want to try a game?" And then Brandon's playing on a laptop with no external mouse, so it was a little difficult to play this game. So
Uh-huh.
I eventually later asked Norman if he wanted to play. And this game is called Operation Tango. It's kind of like one of those escape simulator games, or
Okay. Like escape room type?
yeah, or keep talking and nobody explodes. Like
Oh, okay, okay.
one person has like directions, the other person is trying to do it.
As the
Like
hacker. Okay.
yeah, so I was playing as the hacker. Norman was playing as the agent, so he's out in the world doing stuff. I'm starting an elevator. I'm going through like
Oh, this is
the
cool.
system.
Yeah, this is really cool.
Like he has terminals that he has to tell me, so that way I can do it on my end. Uh, me and Anthony, or me and Brandon tried playing this game, and then
He just couldn't
like
play his mouse
yeah.
and key. Yeah.
So me and Norman played this for like 2 hours. It was pretty fun. Like I think we're like halfway through the game. So This is available on Steam. I think it's only on PC. Might be on like console as well. It's only like $20, and then only one person has to own it. The other person could just like join the game.
Oh,
So
that's pretty cool. Like couch co-op on Steam,
yeah,
or was this on Game Pass?
no, this is
Oh, it's
a
on.
this is part of one of my humble bundles, and
Oh,
I just
okay.
added it on Steam.
For some reason, I thought you guys played Tiny Tina's Borderlands.
Oh, I just added that to my collection, and then I was like, "Oh, I finally have that game, so I can play with Anthony if he still plays it."
I'm down to play. It's actually pretty fun.
And yeah, this game was pretty fun. What I think the next time we stream this, I'll try and put his
Yeah, I was gonna
gameplay
say
as
that.
well, so that way you could see what it's like for both people. It's just
Yeah,
one of
put it
the
side by side.
it's just one of the things when you start the game. It's like this is a co-op game, but you shouldn't see the other person's screen because it's gonna ruin it for you. Like it'll be easier, the puzzles will be easier if you could both see what you're doing compared to like trying to explain it. Like, oh, you need to
Or
put something here. I don't that kind of thing.
or you guys could share both your screens on mine, and then I could just like swap back and forth if you guys want. If you don't want to see it,
Yeah.
you don't have to control the stream.
Oh, we'll see how Norman feels later on
Yeah.
this week. But yeah, that's Operation Tango. Also, Brandon, thank you for trying it out with me. Hopefully, you can get a mouse for your laptop or whatever.
I know. As he out now? Oh no, he was rolling with you
I think
guys.
he's leaving this week or later
Oh,
this week. So
does he have a laptop, like a gaming laptop?
I think so. I'm not too sure. Maybe he'll tell us here in chat. But Norman's not here, but he was playing Cyberpunk.
How many times
Uh,
did you beat it?
he said he's gotten 2 or 3 endings so far out of the 6. I was like, God
Dang,
dang,
dude.
dude. So yeah, I watched a little bit of gameplay and I was like, if there weren't video games coming out in the next 2-3 months, I would give this a go. But I'm gonna be busy for the next couple of months. So
I might
cyber,
reinstall this because I just didn't get into it, but maybe I'll try it.
yeah, it's good now, as Norman says here.
Heck yeah, just do it.
Agrificer has a ROG G15
Oh,
Zephyrus.
there we go. We can play. Let's go play some hardcore classic WoW. Come on, go get it.
And yeah, I don't know if he watches any other things, but yeah, uh, that's that's all I've seen him do. Probably still playing Hades every now and then. Oh, we also played Overwatch, and
Yeah,
that was torturous. Oh, he said he watched Reptile, that Reptile movie on Netflix. I haven't watched it, so
I haven't. I don't even know what that is.
It's that one that has Justin Timberlake in it
Oh, okay. I'll go check
on
that out.
Netflix.
Oh, that new NSYNC song came out too. It was pretty decent. We were in the car listening to it, and I was like, "This is what BTS would sound like if you could understand them in English." You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. It was very produced, but yeah, it was good. Then we started listening to all NSYNC songs and then we were comparing Backstreet Boys to NSYNC. If you had to choose, who would you choose, David?
NSYNC or BTS?
Backstreet Boys,
Or Backstreet Boys? NSYNC.
NSYNC. Yeah, they had all the hits, but Backstreet's back.
All right.
All right.
And it's almost Halloween just for that
Yep.
music video. Just for that one music video. But yeah, let's go ahead and move into some news. Counter Strike 2 has finally come out. This was like a free update for people that owned Counter Strike Go.
I know. I didn't
Global
realize it.
Offensive.
I went to the site. I was like, wait, it came out when? How do I own it already?
Yeah, it came
Yeah.
out I think Wednesday. And
Yeah, but
then,
it still says 2012 right there. It was kind of
yeah,
weird.
like the original Counter Strike or Global Offensive. But it's also free to play. So, like, if you owned Counter Strike Go, it just said you have Counter Strike 2.
Oh,
You
and
could-
it's playable on Steam Deck.
Yeah,
I
and
mean, I don't know why you would. There's no story mode, but you can play bots, I guess. Did you try this out?
no, I can't. I don't think I could ever go back to Counter Strike. Like I remember playing this in high school, and I was never like really competitive at it.
Uh
Like
huh.
I would like we would just play early as gun game, like me
Mm-hmm.
and Brandon. And I mean, it looks
It
cool,
looks cool, yeah.
but I
Gun game and I in HD graphics now.
I enjoy watching other people play. Like DeFran, a guy that plays mostly Overwatch,
Uh huh.
put out a video today of him playing this game, and I was like, it looks cool to watch someone just like really be really good at this game. So, but I know me, like it would just like I would just curse every time I died, and
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm gonna die every time,
I'm actually
every
gonna download
round.
this.
So
I do want to play some gun game. I'm not gonna lie.
so that is available now, and looks cool. I saw some pros complain about it, but I can't really tell the difference. Like I was seeing Shroud just pop off headshots, no problem, playing this game. But yeah, Counter Strike 2 is available. There's not any more game news that came out over the week.
Oh, it's
Um,
33 gigs too. That's pretty big for Counter Strike.
but Meta, formerly known as Facebook, had a event, and they talked about
I forgot to go back and watch this because I saw it pop up while I was at work, and
mhm,
yeah,
one of the
so I'm gonna be.
things they talked about was the Quest 3, and we have the sizzle video for it, if with no sound just in case. But hopefully Meta's not as mad at us playing videos compared to Apple, who said stop playing our video that one stream.
Oh yeah, dude. The headset looks pretty cool, and it even looks like it might be lighter. Uh, I
um
don't know.
some of the notes I have for this, it has a better pass through, like it's in color now, so
That's cool.
it's like more mixed reality stuff, like AR.
Oh, that's easy. Double tap to get that. Okay. All right, redesign. That's cool. New cameras. Performance wise, is there do you have numbers on that? In terms
It
of
just
a
has a new
boost?
Snapdragon, one of the new
Okay.
Snapdragons. I don't know how to compare that, but I think it's Oh, also, could you already do that? Like just flick as
Yeah.
a scroll thing. But yeah,
Uh-huh. Yeah, you could.
better processor, enhanced 3D audio, 4K graphics. I think they said the lenses aren't like curved; they're like pancake. I don't know what that means. Like, I guess it's
They're like yeah, they're like on top of each other.
okay.
Yeah, that's the same as the old one too. They're pancake lenses. Meaning
Um,
it's like zoomed in, like because they have everything stacked.
okay. And one of the things they're adding is the ability to play Game Pass on this.
That's pretty cool. All right,
So you can
that's
have
like
like
that's
a
pretty
hundred
cool.
and ten feet screen.
Yep, you can have your an Odyssey Arc in front of you in VR.
Um, what other
Oh, it
thing?
even has a new controller. That's pretty cool. How cost was it like what?
The cost for this is $500 for the 128 gig, and then
Uh huh.
650 for the 512 gig, and is
Okay.
shipping October 10th
Ooh, that's fucking next
next
week.
week. So,
Nice.
is this something you would upgrade to, or you're good with what you have?
I would probably upgrade to this.
And then Norman's not here, but we'll ask him through chat if he would be interested in getting one of these now. I'm
Yeah.
still on the fence. I think one of the things I saw was like this doesn't have eye tracking like the PSVR 2, and then that's one of those new like VR game changers now. Like I think that Apple one has it too, right? Eye tracking.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
this is also like on the lower like spectrum in terms of it's competitively priced with gaming consoles, right? Like PS5 and stuff like that.
yeah,
So uh, I don't know if I'm gonna get this just because I haven't been spending a lot of time even on my Quest the twos. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I'm not sure if I'm ready to jump back into VR. It's just one of those things where I don't. There's not a lot to play, or not only that, it's like you don't. I don't know if I want to always be standing up playing. You know,
Mm.
I know that sounds lazy as fuck, but it. Go play 3 hours of like Arizona sunshine and tell me like if you're not tired after doing that.
One thing
Um.
they did say is when you buy one of these, like you get
Uh-huh.
the 3 months of their like subscription service, where like they had it's kind of like Luna
Gamepad.
Luna's free
Okay.
games every month and stuff. So you have a chance to try out games
Yeah.
and see what you would like. But yeah, this looks, I mean, like cool. But yeah, like I also don't know how many VR games I would play. Like,
Exactly. Like you like if like this is for like if you had this only. In my opinion, if you loved it so much and you like this is you want to get the next version of this, I think that's who this is for. But I don't, being able to play Game Pass in here is cool. But I bet you could do that in with the old one too, because it's
yeah,
probably just going to be a downloadable app. Um, that I would probably maybe use it for that because you could just lay down now with your like Oculus Rift on, or I'm sorry, MetaQuest 3 on or 2
hmm
in your bed and just like have the controller and be like pretty cool. So, but would I buy the upgrade? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna. I don't know when I'm gonna jump back into VR, but if I do, I think I'm gonna buy one that's more for my PC.
how
So
about
maybe like
this? What
the
if you
Index
could
or something.
trade in your old one for like $200 off? Would you do it?
Yeah. Why is that? Is that a
No, I'm
thing?
just saying, like, if they gave you that opportunity.
Maybe, maybe. But I'm still spending $300. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So,
Yeah. And again, like I would be more powering my games from my PC versus just strictly the headset,
all right.
which they don't talk about really in this. This is like a standalone situation.
So that was one of the things they showed. We already talked about Xbox Cloud Gaming. The other thing they showed were these Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses.
Uh-huh.
I guess this is like the second generation. The first generation was called like Ray-Ban Stories,
Yeah.
and it's not. I thought it was gonna be AR glasses, but they're not.
No.
It's all basically just Ray-Bans with a camera on it.
And it
Uh,
uploads to Facebook. Yeah.
yeah. So like it's an upgrade from the previous one, where the previous one was like a 5 megapixel camera.
Uh-huh.
This one's a 12 megapixel. It has about 32 gigs of storage, and
Mm-hmm.
you can record clips, but they're only like reduced to like or relegated to like 60-second clips.
Yeah.
And then if you want to live stream, like you can connect your phone and live stream on Facebook or Instagram. Can't do Twitch or
It's
Kick or
convenient
whatever.
in that way. It's convenient in that way. So I can see what this is really marketed to, but like uh yeah. I don't know. That's one of those privacy questions, right? Like where you're like talking to somebody and you don't know if they're like recording you or not. You know, this is one of those dilemmas that
Yeah.
this is gonna be.
So one of the things that they added was like this light, this LED light on like
Uh-huh.
the other end of the, because one is the camera, the other
Yeah.
side is a light. So if you see it on, the light on means they're recording. So
Yeah.
if you're like upfront with someone and then like talking to them, like you could see that they're recording and stuff. But
No, I'm just reading the comments right now. It's like, uh-oh, $76 headset coming soon.
um, I for me, I guess it's like, oh, all those freaking World Star moments. It's just a
On
click
the
of a
Ray-Bans,
button.
dude. Yeah, dude.
But if you like,
If I was like that, like I was always filming stuff, then maybe I would get these. I wonder what the battery life is to for this thing.
they said the battery life, I think
Like
it's like
100 hours or something.
6 hours. It's not that much.
Like in constant streaming for 6 hours, that's not bad. He
Oh,
needs
I
some
meant
nap
like,
moments, like just having on
yeah,
and
because
just
like
taking random photos and stuff.
you can also listen to music. It's not like I thought they would do like that bone conduction, but it's just
Yeah.
open ears or open speakers.
Oh,
So
so there's like the Bose ones are just like there's a speaker right here.
mhm.
Yeah, and there's actually bass and stuff in the Bose ones. So
So yeah,
I see it. I could see it. They don't
this
look
will
bad. They're not super thick or anything. They look like normal, almost normal glasses, right?
yeah, they look like
They look pretty cool.
Ray-Ban
Would you get
Wayfarers.
these? Would you get these guys in the chat? Maybe.
They are coming out starting $300. I think
Maybe not.
if you want polarized, it's like 320, 330, and then transitional 380, something like that. So for
Yeah.
me, it's like I'm not really a social media person. Like I don't really like
Me neither. I don't think any of us are.
when I pull out my phone, I'm just like just to play Sudoku or look at TikTok. I'm not really like I don't really like taking pictures of food or I mean I just did for our Korean barbecue,
Well,
but
we do it for our
that's because
podcast,
yeah, we
though.
do it for our
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah. This is as social as we're getting right now.
So, but I mean, if they were AR glasses and you could watch the hub
Oh.
at your own discretion,
You're like
shit
just
would be
looking in
cool.
this. You're like looking into this space. Like, what are you doing, dude?
It's like I don't
It'd be
know.
cool to have like stats. Like you're just like, and then you're like, oh look, it's Anthony. Weight 500 pounds, age 45. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that would be
Um,
weird though to have.
it will incorporate meta AI stuff, and that was like another push during their
Like text or
event
like in your ear.
in your ear. So it's
Okay.
like Siri or Alexa
Okay.
or
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey Booble. Um, you know, you could ask them something and then they'll give you the answer. So if you have the glasses on, you can just say that like, "Hey Meta, what's what's in
Yeah.
a AMF?" Or because I always do that whenever we go out. It's like, what are house cocktails? Like, what can I order? And it's like, I guess I'm just getting a Long Island iced tea because that sounds good.
You got power level there. Like you see everyone's power level. No, I use like Chat GPT at like Ralph's. I'll be like, all right, I'm buying like potatoes, corn, and some celery. What can I make with this shit? And it'll give me a whole bunch of different recipes. I was like, oh, okay, I gotta go get some other stuff. Mad at what the dog doing. Yep.
Don't know. But yeah, Meta's really putting their foot into this AI, guess, revolution. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nvidia, Google, all of them are in
It's all
this
it's the
Meta stuff,
future.
AI stuff.
Yeah.
And then Meta has asked, or have not really asked, but incorporated celebrities into it. Here's a picture of the group of celebrities that you can
Hmm.
AI talk to. We
I
got
would probably just have
Snoop
Snoop
Dogg,
Dogg or Bear
Dwayne
Grylls.
Wade, Chris Paul, Mr. Beast, Adesanya. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah. Adesanya.
Adesanya. I would like to talk to Tom Brady and ask him
There you go.
how awesome he is. Bear Grylls, Rojoy, Paris Hilton, and more.
The AI arms race.
I'm
Yep.
good. But yeah,
What about AI Paul Walker? No.
no
Or you get Vin Diesel. It's just family. It's like, hey, what can I do with this stuff? Family.
family.
I need directions to my school. Family.
No.
No.
But yeah, that was the Meta Connect thing, and
That's cool, I guess. I think the biggest thing for me is having Xbox Game Pass on your like streaming, I guess, on your running on your through the app.
mhm.
Yeah, because there's no way you're installing like Halo natively on that thing. Or did they say you were?
No, it's cloud gaming.
Okay, Clark. Because you know they're like you can run Resident Evil Village on the iPhone
Yep,
15 or whatever.
we're charging $60. It's
Oh,
like,
that game is a thing? Is it actually? Okay.
yeah.
Oh my god,
There's an
dude.
article about it, and I was like, that's dumb as hell. Like, I think it was Resident Evil 4 remake. Like, you could
Yeah.
play that on your phone, your new iPhone 15 Pro. That titanium is not strong enough, apparently. But yeah. In terms of entertainment, there's still a hash, or I guess that writer strike did end, but Netflix has shown some animated shows that they're working on. One of them is this Legend of Lara Croft, the Tomb Raider
Cool.
herself. That's
This looks
supposed to
like
be
it's gonna be cool.
it's supposed to be coming out in 2024. Devil May Cry is getting its own anime series as well. It's supposed to be coming soon. And then we've already talked about Castlevania Nocturne. So
Or watch it. It's pretty good.
check it out.
This is all the same animation, so yeah, it looks like it's gonna be. I'm excited for both of these, Devil May Cry, but I think I'm more excited for some reason for Tomb Raider. I don't know why.
Hmm.
We'll see.
It's gonna have Haley Atwell as Tomb Raider herself. Another animated show from Netflix is that Scott Pilgrim one that's coming out, I think, in November.
Yep,
And
this looks
then,
cool too.
like, I saw this article and I was like, oh yeah, she was like Ramona in the movie or the book worked for
Hmm.
Amazon, and it's funny, like she's working for Netflix's DVD service, and it's like they don't even have that anymore. That's fucking
Wait,
dumb.
do they?
I don't know. They don't have that anymore.
Mm.
But yeah, that's coming out November 17th. So that should be exciting. And then Crunchyroll announced that Spy X Family Season 2 is premiering on October 7th.
Cool.
Super excited about that.
I need to finish season 1.
So good. But yeah, that's coming out on Saturday. In terms of movies this week, there's some scary movies coming out. There's an Exorcist movie. There's a Pet Cemetery movie on Hulu or something. So I'm not pulling up posters for those. So let's move on to shows. We got Loki season 2. I'm somewhat excited or looking forward to this just because uh the stuff that happened in the first one was kind of crazy. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this. This starts on October 6th on Disney Plus. On October 5th, we have Lupin Part 3. This is, that the thief Lupin. This is a show that's also dubbed in English because I think they filmed this in France and stuff. So season 3
Yeah.
starts October 5th.
Heck yeah.
And then we got some video games for me. Assassin's Creed Mirage is coming out this week. I will be diving 40 hours into this probably, so get ready for that on my Twitch channel.
Nice.
This brings it back to
Is there MLG
Iraq.
for this too?
No,
Did,
I'm gonna
oh,
get this
okay.
on PS5, so
Oh, I see. Okay.
no
Cool.
MLG on there. And then NHL 24.
Have you ever played one of these games before?
I've played, like, I remember on like the Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis, like my older cousins had it, and
Yeah,
I
it
was
was.
like, okay.
Yeah. That was the thing about San Jose. Like I forgot it was the street sharks out there, and everybody was wearing baby blue and white. Like that was it. That was everyone's thing. Even the trucks were baby blue and white, which was kind of weird.
We got NHL 24 available on probably everything.
Cool.
Wargroove 2. This game plays like
Advance Wars.
Advance Wars, except instead of tanks and military men, you got a dog and a kangaroo, maybe.
I have the first one. I like it. It's pretty cool.
And
It really does give you those Advance War vibes. So if you love that game back on a long time ago, back on the GBA,
yep.
Game Boy Advance, then you'll like this. Or it's kind of like Tactics or what other game No, like a Fire Emblem, right? Or it's
Yeah.
strategy. Yeah. That's what it is.
Like we could pull up some gameplay just in case people were curious as to what it looked like. So you have like forces, and then when they occupy the same space, or not really the same, but like next to each other, you can have them attack, and then depending on the terrain, sometimes you might get a boost or not. And yeah, you
These
gotta
are
take
those
over
games that
cities.
are cool to just like chill on the couch with, like get into the blanket, just relax and play. Like I don't know, that's why I like this game that way.
Yeah.
So if this can be on a Steam Deck too, it's gonna be perfect. And Switch.
Yeah. I remember having a computer class in high school, and I would just
Uh
play
huh.
this on the computer
There you
on
go.
an emulator, a GBA emulator. And then it's like, "Is your assignment done?" It's like, "Yeah, dude, it's right here." There, let me continue playing Advance Wars. So,
Yeah, Advance Wars is addicting. That was one of the best games on the
Mr.
GPA.
C, yes, it was Mr. Chenoweth. I
Dang.
miss computer class from high school, dude. All right. And last but not least, we have Detective Pikachu Returns.
Awesome.
I never played the original. I've never watched a movie, but sure.
Some people like it. I've never played Detective Pikachu either, but it was on the 3DS. I'm not sure if Julianne played that or not.
Yeah. And it's like weird, like they never like bothered to adapt it for the Switch before this game came out. So
Oh, this is on this. Oh, this can be on this. Duh. There's only one thing
yeah,
this
this
can
will be
come
on the
out on.
Switch.
Look, there's Mewtwo in the sky.
Whoa. Wiggity whoa. Who is this guy right here?
That's
This like
Pandamon, dude. I don't know what his name is.
looking like a gangster out here.
Yeah. I forgot what his name is, but yeah, I don't even. I wonder if that's made it to Pokemon Go. But yeah, I'm not sure who that. Let's see. What Panda Pokemon?
And then this guy with like a testicle on his head.
No, nothing beats Persona 5, dude. Nothing beats Persona 5. Okay, so the very first version of him is Pancham. Oh, that guy's name is Pangoro. 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 Oh, with the O. Where the A is. There you
Pokemon.
go. Pangoro. There he is. Bulbapedia.
Bulbapedia. Dang, man. I remember going to that like 20 years ago for a guide to Diamond and Pearl.
Would you ever go play a Pokemon game? I feel like I want to play a Pokemon game. I just don't. I want to wait till the next generation of Pokemon or Nintendo consoles comes out.
Like those like open world ones are like it's just like a big ass world that's not really like old Pokemon to me. You know, like
Yeah,
with routes and
exactly.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like I
Also, too, I heard
guess
is like really barren too.
yeah.
But
The closest thing was that AU Pikachu. Is that what it
uh
was
huh.
called?
Yeah.
Because that was pretty much a remake of Red and Blue, right? But then
Hmm.
not really, because the
Yeah.
mechanics of that game were different.
You had to hold the ball and stuff like that. Yeah, I want to play a Pokemon game, but then at the same time, I always feel overwhelmed whenever I play Pokemon. I don't know about you, but I just feel like, oh my god, there's so many things to level up and so many different team variations and whatnot. So,
Yeah, like
or you could just play a meta, like whatever they're playing at championships and stuff.
they should have just kept it to 150. Like
Yeah.
the fact that there's like how many Pokemon now?
Was there like 1100 was my is my guess, or are they still under 1,000? Nope.
1015.
There you go. Damn. Can you name them all though? That's the question. Yeah, where Snorlax is blocking the path. Yep, that's one of my favorite times in Pokemon.
You need is Rayquaza, the freaking dragon, cyber dragon, dude.
Just fly on that all around. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Has anyone you played the latest? What's the latest Pokemon right now? Pokemon Sword and Shield. No, that there was a new one.
Scarlet and
There you go, Scarlet.
Violet.
They just came out. Yeah. I wonder if those are
I didn't
good.
play those, but I think like that one old school Japanese one was not that bad. Legends.
Okay. Oh, that one. Arceus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard that one was like not bad.
There's also a Pokemon MMORPG. It's called like it uses Pokemon Black and White as the base game, and then some people created like a private server basically. Oh shoot, that's what I tried out too this weekend because I was so bored, or this week I was so bored of like all of the games I have, and that I went and found a Final Fantasy 11 private server, dude. So if you're looking for one, it's called Horizon X 11 or the X and 1. Yeah. So I played it for 5 minutes and then deleted it just because. Oh, you can get hacked ROMs. Yeah, this is basically what that is. It's a hacked ROM.
Yeah, I remember there were like these like Gaia was way back.
Like what whatever Temtem is now is basically what Pokemon MMO is.
Oh, I found out I have a code for that on one of my Humble Bundles. I finally
Oh,
added it.
we could play it. We got it. Pokemon MMO. Yeah. Damn, dude, they're still updating it. Okay, look, it's Heart and Dang, dude. They just had to update June 7th, 2023. That's crazy.
What was
Okay.
it called? The one on
What?
Polygon? Griffin. Nuzlocke. The Nuzlocke challenge from Griffin. McEnroe. He also did that
Oh, yeah.
Peace Walker
Uh-huh.
through World of Warcraft. Remember that?
Yeah.
And I was like,
oh, yeah.
is this good? Trying to like not kill anything in World of Warcraft.
I'm gonna watch that video after we get off. That's a classic video.
You might enjoy this, Brandon. Peacecraft, dude.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot it was a series. He just walks through. Yeah, he does a great job making this fucking exciting. Are those brothers still in business?
Yeah, I think so. I think they still do their podcast.
Nice.
I forgot PlayStation Plus games this month is the Callisto Protocol.
Ooh,
so
dang.
I can finally download that on my PlayStation and give it a try starting tomorrow. So
that was the Dead Space-ish game, right? Inspired game.
And
okay.
It was actually
it didn't get that
not that good.
Yeah, it didn't get that great reviews. Yeah.
But
what about Farming Simulator though?
Sure. I guess Callisto Protocol will be my horror game for October. Maybe I'll try and play through some Resident Evil games.
We should, if we can get a big game of how many people can be in Faz? How many people can be in one game? 6, I believe, or is it 4?
Like, do you have it, Ag?
Yeah, Ag. Do you have Phasmophobia?
I think he does.
I think he does. I know he has Devour.
Yeah, and I said I need to uninstall this so that way the update will stop scaring me.
I think we should get a couple games of these. Yeah, we played. Oh, I remember we played Devour. That was the funny stream with Norman, I think, where we're just running around.
Yeah,
supposedly this game is like super better now. So if we do play, I will play in VR again, and I have an extra headset if anyone else wants to borrow it for their gameplay.
That's a nah for me, dog.
Yeah, if you're scared of it on this screen, dude, it is really scary in VR. Oh man, yeah, I'm down. So if you guys want to get on this, let's do it. We had a collection of chickens. Yes, we did. Yeah, maybe coming soon. Maybe do a Friday night stream or something.
Yeah, we could try that. Try and watch a terrible horror movie on Amazon.
Oh yeah, on Amazon too. Yeah, let's do a B-rated horror movie, or even like a C-rated. Yeah. We'll find one.
You gonna stream anything this week or try to?
Yeah, this week I'm gonna try to get back on and stream. Maybe I'll start this since it's October. Maybe I will start a horror game because I do have Dead Space the remake, that I can jump back into. Or I might find another game. I'm gonna research some scary games. Like, what is the top scary games, anyways? Oh, we can do Silent Hill. That's true.
That remake, do they have a date for that yet? No.
No, damn, mother truckers. Yeah, I'm gonna search like the top horror games. Wait, let's do a search right now, and then maybe I'll commit to one. Because I don't, you can't really play Phasmophobia all the time. I mean, you could, but
Dead by Daylight. I'm just kidding.
What was that really?
Is apparently a horror
that's
game.
A horror. Is that? What was that horror game that was like the scariest of all the horror games? Dude, what was it called? Hold on, I'll find
Tower. I'm just kidding.
it.
I know there's a new one of these Phasmophobia games. It's called what is it called?
Was it Layers of Fear? No.
No, that's not a good game. Oh, you could play through Madame Median.
What is that?
It's like did you ever play Until Dawn?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's like a movie, an interactive movie in a way.
And welcome.
Okay.
Disconcerting, no? I'm sure there's nothing to worry.
Yeah, maybe we were watching scary movie.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot. We watched a scary movie in the house because we thought that house was haunted, right? So we watched a scary movie. Dude, I was tripped out the whole night, like at that house, just because it was very like it was creaky. It was right next to like the train tracks. So all you heard was the train tracks all night. Okay, yeah, this looks pretty scary. I'm trying to find that one game though.
It's a co-op game, I think, as well. So you can make Juju play with you.
There we go. She ain't gonna play with me. Dead Space Soma. Oh, you can go back and play Soma.
No, I watched that video. I'm trying to know.
I'll find it. I know. I think it was also on Game Pass. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, you would probably like.
Oh, it has that one guy in it.
It has a bunch of celebrities and jump scares.
All right, maybe I'll go download this. Yeah, so I'll try to stream some horror games starting this week, and maybe I'll get through a couple of them since these are normally not that short. Mortuary Assistant.
Oh, dude, yeah, that one's scary. I'll watch VTubers play that shit.
Oh, is it on Game Pass?
I think so.
What were the other like Layers of Fear type games? I think it was one of those. Like there's a game that like was like
Amnesia?
a psychological thriller. Sorry, that was a mosquito.
I was like, are you praying to the gods?
I'll find it, but yeah, I'm gonna try to do that, and then maybe get back into streaming some World of Warcraft hardcore.
They took Dark Pictures off Game Pass. All right. I'm pretty sure I have the game on my Steam account. If you have access
Or
to it.
should I boot up the just VR and play some VR scary games? Because that would get way more reaction out of me.
Yeah.
We'll see. I do want to play some scary games this month since it's the month of scary games. So we'll get into it. Diablo 4. I wish I could play Diablo 4.
The scariest of scary games. And the risky.
Yeah. Let me see. Where's Steam?
Outlast, yeah.
Oh, they have that new Outlast game where it's multiplayer. Outlast Arena, maybe?
The bunker.
Oh yeah, is that what it is?
Uh,
Trials, Outlast Trials.
yeah. There's that. There's a game on Game Pass. I think it's Amnesia: The Bunker. That looked kind of freaky. If you want to try that one out.
I wonder why Steam doesn't have like a horror game sale.
Probably in like 2 weeks, like right before Halloween. Oh, all the Amnesia games are on Game
Are they on
Pass.
sale? Are they all on Game Pass?
Back Six Blood, no, you just want to play on Nightmare and then it'll be like torture, dude. We're not
Back to
gonna
Blood
pass the first
Squad
part.
Stream.
Is that still on Game Pass?
Dead by Daylight or Left 4
4
Dead
Blood.
or Back to Blood? Is
Yeah,
it?
It still is. You still have to
Uh,
buy the Game Pass though, or the DLC. All right. So Norman or Anthony will try to play some scary games. I will be playing Assassin's Creed, maybe trying out Callisto Protocol. Norman will play Overwatch, and I will try to stream some Cyberpunk that he wants to show off. And yeah.
Awesome.
Any plans for this weekend?
We got a birthday this
For
weekend.
birthday celebrations?
Yeah, well, the birthday girl doesn't know what she wants to do yet, so we'll keep you guys informed.
All
But
right.
yeah, everyone can come out. I think she wants to do some kind of dinner thing. Oh, and I'm gonna go watch Bellator on Saturday. Me and Julian are gonna go hang out with my uncle. He has a fighter that he trains out of their gym, and he is fighting this weekend, and it's Bellator 300. So there's gonna be 4 championship fights. I've never been to an event like this, so this is gonna be really exciting to be able to watch fights live. But yeah, it's Bellator 13, so it's gonna have Chris Cyborg, Zingano are fighting for a belt, and then some other people.
Some other
That's
people.
it. That's it. That's all I know.
Hella other people.
Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. But yeah, so we're gonna be going up to Pachanga to watch that, the arena, or up in Temecula. So yep, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, that's what I'm doing this week.
Arena. Cool. All right. Hope everyone
I'll
has
have pictures and video from that
All right.
for this week.
Hope everyone has a good week. We will see you next time. Hopefully Norman gets better. Hopefully everyone stays safe. Watch out for the sickness.
Yep.
All right. Have a good week.
Later.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, look at that.